So we're back at it today. We're doing the brakes in the front and the back. So we're going to be putting the cylinders on the rear and then the rotors, brake pads on the front. Now you want to jack it out with something better than that, but that's what I have for now until I get my other jack that my buddy's bringing. Take your tire off and just take a hammer, tap around. You're going to tap around all around it, get that loose. This should be a neutral, mine's not, so I'm going to go put it neutral. But tap around that till it loosens up. This will come off. It may take a few minutes, but that's what you got to do. Do not put anything in the center here. You will just damage your axle. All right, once you get that off, you want to start with these springs, okay? There's one in there, and then one on the bottom here that holds these in, okay? Some people use a flathead and they just push these out, but you want to get those next. After you get those off, there's a pin right there. You want to haul that out. After that, you got these clips here that hold the pads in. You just push down, twist that, and it comes out. And then yeah, you can place your shoes, or in this case, what I'm doing, I'm replacing this cylinder because this thing is shot. And just remember, on these, one side only has one line going to it, and then the other side over there has two lines. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's two lines running out of that one. So make sure you have on the right side. So look underneath before you put the cylinder on. Might not matter, I don't know, but just in case. This is a bleeder screw for this one, which I believe bleeds both of them. So yeah. So I just got a genius idea I'm gonna try. I'm gonna take these clips out first. So you grab on that flat latch right there, twist it and they pop out. Keep track of everything you're taking off, and if you need to, I'd recommend taking pictures of everything where they are so you know where to put them back later. Okay, I'll do my best to do this in order for you, but I might not be able to. Okay, from there, probably won't hurt to try to get rid of this bottom clip here. Probably shouldn't have released these first, but oh well. Okay. All right, so don't do this first. So after I pop those pins out, I removed this small spring, which goes here and connects to this little arm. You see the indent there, connects to that. I removed that, took out this bottom piece from here that connected so this can move freely now. I believe we should be able to get good access to that. Take that piece out, that's your last piece. And I took this little crimp out that was in there. Do not lose that. Do not lose it at all. I only got the cylinder. I was told the pads and everything else are fine, so that's still on. But yeah, the next step's remove that, and this should all come off pretty easy. See how it's just chilling? So, pretty easy coming off. So once you get this spring loose, keep in mind and remember when you haul this out, that the left side of the brake pad, this piece goes into it like that, okay? It needs to be fully extended when you put it back together. This bottom piece, this is why you have to remove that pin, because that's what holds that in place. Do not lose any of these parts. That's your e-brake mechanism right there. Now we'll rebuild it. So this side only has, like I said, the one brake line in the back. You want a 10 mil, and it's simple as putting it on there, unscrewing it. This thing right here, okay? That's just a bleeder screw, don't touch that. This comes off, loosens, well, you gotta disconnect that, and then there's two bolts, one there and one here, you remove, which should take that off. And there it is. And only one side collapses. So theoretically, you could actually rebuild these. I'm gonna hang on to this and clean it up. I have a brand new one to put on right there. But as parts become more scarce, it could be worth it to actually rebuild this. It doesn't take much. You just pop the boot, slide the cylinder out, clean it up because it might have buildup like this on it. And you can put it back together. It's fine. Anyway, set that aside, put your new one on. All right, once that's on there, you're gonna wanna tighten your bleeder screw a bit. And I don't know about you guys, but for me, I have an 8mm. So it's probably gonna be an 8 for you guys. I don't have an 8mm wrench here, so I'm gonna have to use a socket. And yeah, then the next step, we'll put all this back together. All right, so once you have that clip in there, take your small spring. You're gonna put the smaller end that isn't curved as much in the bottom there. And then hold your spring. This piece that sticks out, I'm gonna loop under that and then force that into place. See how it holds there? Swing that up, and that fits up here. And then, once we get the other one on, that other piece is gonna slip in on this side. But we'll get to that. Take this spring, pop it in this hole right here, like that. Bring it in here. This is where it gets a little tricky. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna do it this way. Pop that in there. Bring it over. Make sure this brake pad on this side is into that and not gonna like into the groove where it fits, and not breaking into your rubber. And then this little piece right here, oops, needs to go like that. And what I just told you guys to do, I was just driving the brake pad into this. Okay. It's gonna want to pull on you, like I did in the beginning of the video when I pulled that clip out. It was wanting to fold, so just hold it in place. I'm probably doing this backwards, but slide the pin through, line it up, circular end facing inwards. Push that in and twist, just like that. You might not be as lucky as me, you might have to use pliers, but all you gotta do is push in, and then you can twist the thing in the back with your finger. So that's pretty well in there now. The final spring just goes on the bottom. Hooks on one side. And I recommend thinner needle ones in the front. Oops. Grip it tight. Boom. There are your rear brakes. And put the drum back on. There you go. Rear drum brakes in your cylinders.